Have you ever noticed how, at certain moments, your emotions and mood are directly influenced by the energy of those around you? This can happen even when you don't realize it, but the energy of others can deeply affect you, changing your feelings, thoughts, and even your actions. You might be in a conversation, in a meeting, or simply standing next to someone, and yet you feel like you're being pulled into another world where you no longer have control over your emotions. Spiritual protection isn't just about shielding yourself from negative energy, it's about learning to control your own energy to maintain a strong and safe energy field. So, the question is there a way to reverse this? In this video, let's explore how you can protect your spiritual energy. This will not only help you avoid unwanted energy invasions, but also strengthen your confidence, sense of security, and balance in life. If this is your first time visiting our channel, don't forget to like and subscribe so you can stay updated with our latest videos on spiritual topics, inner awakening, and philosophical insights. Imagine being in a room full of people. At first, everything seems normal. You're there, minding your own business, trying to interact or just observe. But instead of feeling your own energy, you begin to sense the energy of those around you. It's subtle at first, like a slight shift in the air or a tingling sensation, but soon it becomes overwhelming. The emotions of others start to seep into your own being. Their stress, anxieties, fears, and even their expectations all begin to flood your energy field. Slowly but surely, you find that you're no longer just in the room. You're absorbing everything happening in it. This may start as a vague feeling of discomfort, something you can't quite put your finger on. Maybe your energy starts to feel scattered, or perhaps you feel drained even though you've done nothing to tire yourself out. At first, it's manageable, but over time, you begin to realize that what once felt like a minor disruption has now become a serious problem. Small doubts start creeping in. Perhaps you're not good enough, or maybe you're not handling the situation well. Your confidence starts to waver, your presence begins to dissolve, and you find yourself disconnected from your essence. You can't quite pinpoint it, but you start to lose sight of where you end and where others begin. This is a profound issue faced by many people who are sensitive to the energy of those around them. Without a solid foundation of energetic security, the influence of the environment can be overwhelming. External energy, whether it's the stress of a workplace, the emotional turbulence of those around you, or the constant pull of societal expectations, begins to infiltrate your energy field. Slowly, this starts to dilute your inner strength, leaving you feeling fragile and uncertain. When there isn't a safe, secure center in your body, you become vulnerable and permeable to any and all energy that's present in your surroundings. You may not even be aware of it at first, but this dynamic begins to take hold. As you absorb the energy of those around you, it gradually shifts your own, leaving you off-center and at the mercy of external forces. Instead of maintaining a strong connection to your own energy, you start adjusting and molding yourself to fit into the energy of your environment. Imagine that throughout your life, you've been doing this unknowingly, adjusting your energy to please others, avoid conflict, or simply to gain acceptance. Depending on the energy in a room, you may have adjusted your thoughts, feelings, and actions, trying to harmonize with what others expect of you. Over time, this constant adoption creates a diluted energetic field. Your energy, once strong and centered in yourself, begins to spread out and become fragmented. No longer concentrated, your energy becomes dispersed among the expectations, emotions, and tensions of the environment. As a result, the sense of who you truly are, the essence of your being, begins to dissipate. In its place, a version of you starts to emerge, one that tries to fit, mold, and adapt to the shifting energies and needs of the people around you. This diluted energetic field is difficult to detect with your normal senses. After all, it's not always obvious when you're losing touch with your own energy. But if you pay attention, you'll notice when your presence begins to feel weak. Your energy seems to drain away, and you may even feel physically tired or mentally foggy. This isn't just about feeling tired after a long day. It's about feeling emotionally and spiritually drained without understanding why. You're not depleted from exertion. You're simply absorbing the chaotic energy around you. The real issue, however, is when you're not secure within your own body and energy. When this happens, you become an open field for whatever energy happens to be present around you. The result is a constant cycle of emotional and energetic ups and downs. Without realizing it, you begin to lose yourself in that space. Security, balance, and clarity become fleeting. What once seemed like a simple task, connecting with others, turns into a constant struggle to preserve your own energy and sense of self. This is the point where many people find themselves stuck in a loop. They try to find stability, they try to fix their energy, but no matter how hard they try, they always seem to feel pulled in by external currents. It's a vicious cycle. When you're constantly reacting to the energy around you, you feel like you're at the mercy of external forces. You're unable to maintain a sense of control or personal sovereignty. But here's the key. The problem isn't just the environment around you. It's the absence of a solid internal structure that can help you keep your energy safe, focused, and intact. The key to overcoming this problem is learning how to build and maintain an energetic barrier, a defense that allows you to interact with the world without losing your essence. When you have this barrier in place, you become less permeable to the energies of others. Instead of absorbing everything around you, you are able to hold your ground and remain rooted in your own energy. This does not mean shutting yourself off or isolating yourself from others. Rather, it's about developing the ability to stay centered and strong, no matter what's happening around you. Once you understand how to create this energetic defense, you'll begin to regain control over your own energy field. The more you practice, the easier it becomes to maintain your sense of self and protect your energy. You'll find that you can still connect with others and be present in the world without being overwhelmed or consumed by their energy. This, in turn, will allow you to reclaim the strength that has seemed to dissipate for so long. So, how do we protect our personal energy and ensure we are no longer vulnerable to these energy invasions? The answer lies in a fundamental concept: energetic defense. Energetic defense is not just a theory, it's a practice that can be learned, applied, and refined. By understanding the power of energetic defense, you'll begin to take back control over your own energy, leading to greater clarity, peace, and personal empowerment. Energetic defense is a concept that may sound unfamiliar to some, but it is an essential tool for maintaining balance and stability in a world where we are constantly surrounded by external energies. To put it simply, energetic defense refers to the ability to maintain control over our personal energy field and create a barrier that protects us from being negatively affected by the energies of others. This isn't about shutting ourselves off or isolating from the world around us, but rather about learning to set clear, conscious boundaries within ourselves. With a strong energetic defense, we can interact with the world without losing our sense of self or becoming overwhelmed by external influences. Imagine, for a moment, that you're walking through a busy street surrounded by people rushing by, each carrying their own energy. You feel the weight of their emotions: anxiety, stress, frustration, and perhaps even joy or excitement. Without a solid energetic defense, it's easy to absorb these energies, especially for those who are more sensitive. You may begin to feel anxious, stressed, or drained without understanding why. This is the power of energetic exchanges. The energy around you can influence your mood, thoughts, and overall well-being. When you have strong energetic defense, however, you are able to stay centered, like being in the middle of a storm but remaining calm and stable inside a safe shelter. You create a boundary around your energy that prevents external influences from disrupting your inner peace. Just like a safe structure protects you from a storm, your energetic defense protects you from the negative energy of others, allowing you to maintain your sense of self. The energy of others may try to approach, but because of your defense, you remain immune, firm, and focused. Without energetic defense, the opposite happens. We become vulnerable to the constant flow of external energies, and our lives begin to be shaped by what's happening around us. We may find ourselves caught up in other people's emotions, feeling their pain or anxiety as if it were our own. Over time, we start adjusting our behavior, thoughts, and feelings to fit the energy of our environment or the people we're with. We may feel disconnected from our true essence, constantly trying to adapt to the world instead of staying true to ourselves. This can lead to a loss of self-identity, self-doubt, and an overall sense of being overwhelmed. Energetic defense is a way to stop this cycle. By learning to establish strong energetic boundaries, we are able to maintain a sense of control over our inner world. When we have a solid defense in place, we no longer need to constantly adjust to what others expect of us or react to the emotions and energy around us. Instead, we can consciously choose how to connect with the world and others without losing our essence in the process. This is the power of energetic defense. It allows us to be who we truly are, no matter what external forces may be at play. One of the most significant benefits of energetic defense is that it helps us lead a more balanced and authentic life. It allows us to remain present and true to ourselves, free from the constant pull of external energy. When you have strong energetic defense, you no longer feel the need to be constantly validated or affected by others. You can live without fear or insecurity, knowing that you are protected within your own energy field. You can engage with the world around you without losing yourself in it. This sense of security within your own energy field also creates a space for growth and flourishing. When your energy is protected, you are free to pursue your goals, explore your potential, and grow without fear of being influenced or pulled off course. Your identity remains clear, and you are able to maintain a strong sense of self regardless of external circumstances. With energetic defense, you can remain grounded and true to your values, allowing you to navigate life with greater confidence and clarity. Now that we understand the importance of energetic defense and its role in maintaining our sense of self and balance, the next question is, how can we practically apply this concept in our daily lives? How can we create this protective barrier and ensure that we are not vulnerable to the energy around us? The answer lies in a simple yet powerful technique: the energy shield. The energy shield technique is a tool that can transform the way you deal with the energy around you. Instead of being swept away by every emotional current, every shift in energy, you can take control of your energy field and create a protective shield that keeps you safe and centered. This shield acts like an invisible barrier that filters out any negative or draining energies while allowing positive and beneficial energies to flow through. To create your energy shield, begin by visualizing an energetic layer surrounding you, like an invisible shield made of light. Imagine this shield is made of a vibrant, protective energy, one that resonates with your own well-being. This shield acts as a filter, allowing only those energies that are aligned with your highest good to enter, while keeping out anything that may harm or drain you. You can imagine this shield growing stronger and more solid with each breath, reinforcing your energetic defense. What this technique does in practice is establish a reality frame around you. This frame creates a structure in which you can operate safely, free from external influences. Instead of allowing the environment or the energy of others to define your inner state, you build a space where you are in control. In this space, you are free to be yourself, unbothered by the emotional chaos or external pressures that may surround you. As you use the energy shield technique regularly, you will begin to notice a shift in your sense of control. Your energy will feel more solid, more focused. You will become less affected by the emotional shifts in the people around you and the events happening in your environment. Whether you are in a stressful situation, dealing with difficult people, or simply navigating a busy day, your energy shield will help you stay calm, centered, and secure within yourself. Over time, this practice will create a new pattern of behavior and perception. You will become more aware of the energy of others and how it differs from your own. This heightened awareness is key in helping you maintain a balanced and authentic life. The more you practice using your energy shield, the stronger it will become. And the more naturally you will be able to stay centered in your own energy field, regardless of what's happening around you. In conclusion, energetic defense is an essential tool for maintaining balance, peace, and authenticity in a world filled with external influences. By learning to build and maintain a strong energetic barrier, you protect yourself from being overwhelmed by the energy of others and create a space where you can grow and thrive. The energy shield technique is a simple yet powerful way to implement this defense in your daily life, allowing you to stay true to yourself, secure in your own energy, and free to navigate the world with confidence and clarity. With practice, you will begin to notice the profound effect this simple tool has on your life, helping you stay grounded, focused, and energetically resilient. Practically, this technique works in 5 steps. The first step is to enter a state of concentration. Before anything else, it's essential to be present in the moment. Sit or stand in a quiet place where you can focus without distractions. Close your eyes for a moment, breathe deeply, and start connecting with your body. Feel its weight on the ground, the touch of your feet on the floor, and begin to calm down. This is the time to clear your mind and focus solely on your energy. The second step is visualization. After closing your eyes and focusing, visualize a sphere of light surrounding your body. Imagine this light as a vibrant, glowing energy in a shade that resonates with you. It can be golden, white, or even a color that brings you peace and security. This sphere of light not only surrounds you, but expands to a size that feels necessary for your protection. As the sphere grows, it becomes an impenetrable barrier, a defense that filters external energies, allowing only those that are beneficial and aligned with your well-being. The third step is focusing on your energetic space. Now that your energetic sphere has been created, it's essential to focus on maintaining the separation between you and others' energies. Imagine that within your sphere you are in full control. Here, you are in your personal space, where nothing, no one, can invade your energy without your permission. So focus on feeling the separation. The fourth step is breathing. To make this technique even more effective, combine visualization with breathing. As you inhale, imagine you're strengthening your energy shield, making it denser, firmer. And as you exhale, allow any tension or unwanted energy to be expelled from your field. Feel this exchange of energy. As you breathe in, you strengthen your internal protection, and with each exhalation, you clear any energetic load that doesn't belong to you. The fifth step is integrating it into your daily routine. This exercise can be done whenever you feel the need, whether in moments of stress, in crowded places, or even before important meetings. The more you practice, the more natural it will become to keep your energy shield in place. It doesn't need to be a long exercise. It can last just a few minutes. But over time, it will become instinctive. For example, when you wake up, you can take a moment to visualize your shield. Or when you're in a work environment or a meeting, create a smaller version of the shield, just feeling its presence around you. And when interacting with others, especially those you feel might influence your energy, keep the shield strong and firm. Whenever you notice you're being affected by these external energies, quickly visualize the sphere around you, strengthening it with your breath and intention. Remember, even in challenging situations, you can maintain your safe space and act with confidence without being dragged by the negative energy that might be circulating. With practice, you'll notice how your confidence increases, knowing that no matter what happens around you, you have control over your own energy. Your presence will become stronger, more centered, and the feeling of being protected will be a constant in your life. And over time, the benefits of this practice go beyond simple energetic protection. One of the most immediate changes you'll notice is a significant increase in your personal confidence. The simple act of reinforcing your energy and protecting your field creates a sense of internal control and security in situations where you previously felt vulnerable or insecure. Now, by practicing the technique, you begin to realize that no matter what happens around you, you are protected within your own energetic space. This security reflects in your posture, decisions, and how you behave around others. This confidence doesn't just come from an external protection feeling, but from a deeper connection with your essence. When you know that your energy is safe and protected, something transformative happens. You begin to act with more clarity and purpose. The constant fear of being absorbed by the emotions, expectations, or energy of others starts to fade. This newfound security in your own energetic field allows you to show up more fully in every situation. Your presence becomes more solid, and people around you start to trust you more, because you are no longer scattered or vulnerable to external influences. This deep sense of grounding helps dissolve the insecurities that may have once dominated your thoughts and actions. Instead of second-guessing yourself or being overly influenced by the emotional states of those around you, you can move through life with confidence and clarity. One of the most surprising effects of creating a secure energetic space is the shift it brings to your interpersonal relationships. Often, the quality of our connections with others is a reflection of how we feel internally. If we feel unstable or vulnerable, our relationships tend to be reactive rather than proactive. We may feel compelled to seek validation from others, and we often adjust ourselves to fit into the expectations of those around us. This creates a dynamic where we're not truly engaging with others from our authentic selves, but rather from a place of needing approval or avoiding conflict. However, as you begin to protect your energy and bring balance to your inner world, something shifts. You start to notice that your interactions with others become more balanced and authentic. You are no longer absorbing the energy of those around you, nor are you reacting out of fear or insecurity. Instead, you're engaging from a place of genuine connection and presence. You no longer feel the need to please or adjust who you are to meet the expectations of others. As a result, your relationships begin to deepen, and you feel more secure in your ability to connect with others without losing yourself in the process. This shift in your approach to relationships is profound. It doesn't mean that you become indifferent or distant from others. Rather, you are able to maintain healthier, more harmonious connections. When your energy is protected, you are no longer at the mercy of other people's emotional states. You become more resilient and capable of interacting with others without absorbing their tensions, fears, or anxieties. Over time, this creates a more stable and positive environment for your relationships to grow. As your ability to maintain your own energy becomes more refined, you will also notice a remarkable change in the types of people you attract. Since you are no longer reactive to external influences or people's expectations, you naturally begin to draw those whose energy aligns with yours. You will start to attract relationships that are built on mutual respect, trust, and authenticity, creating bonds that are stronger and more harmonious. The more you protect your own energy, the more easily you can discern which relationships are nurturing and which are draining, allowing you to foster deeper connections with those who genuinely resonate with your essence. Another significant benefit of the energy shield technique is that it helps you create a firmer, more stable personal reality. As you practice energetic protection, you begin to experience greater internal consistency. Instead of being pulled in different directions by the emotional fluctuations of those around you, you stay grounded in your own energy. This internal stability means that your emotional and mental state is no longer determined by external circumstances. You become more resilient, able to navigate through challenges with clarity and balance. This internal consistency brings a deep sense of security. The more you practice maintaining your energy shield, the more you begin to realize that you don't have to rely on the external world to define how you feel. When you are centered in your own energy, you no longer feel dependent on validation, approval, or the moods of others to determine your emotional well-being. Your internal reality becomes stronger, and your sense of self deepens. You no longer feel the need to change or adapt to what others expect of you. Instead, you remain true to your essence, making decisions based on what feels aligned with your true self, rather than what you think others want from you. Over time, this sense of stability becomes a foundational aspect of your life. You begin to live with more presence, anchored in the here and now, instead of being constantly influenced by the emotional and energetic fluctuations of the world around you. The more consistent your energy becomes, the more authentic your experience of life feels. You are no longer subject to the emotional highs and lows that can come from external influences. And as a result, you find yourself more balanced, clear-headed, and centered. The energy shield technique also enables you to live with a freedom that was previously unavailable. By protecting your energy, you create a space where you can truly be yourself without the constant concern of meeting others' expectations. In many social situations, we often feel pressured to fit in, please others, or adapt to the expectations of those around us. But when your energy is secure, you free yourself from this need for external validation. Instead of seeking approval, you begin to express yourself authentically in all your interactions. You are no longer shaped by what others think of you or expect from you. This is when true authenticity emerges, when you no longer feel the need to mold yourself into someone else's version of you. When you practice energetic protection, you no longer feel the need to seek validation from others to feel secure in who you are. This allows you to live a lighter, more liberated life. Your decisions, choices, and actions become based on what is true to you, rather than on what others want or demand. You stop adjusting yourself to fit the needs of others and instead live with a sense of inner freedom. This freedom gives you the confidence to navigate your life with a sense of authenticity and peace, knowing that your energy is protected and you no longer have to be swayed by external forces. Importantly, this does not mean you will become indifferent to the world or to other people's feelings. Rather, it means that, with your energy safe and centered, you are able to engage with the world in a more grounded way. You are no longer overwhelmed by the emotional energy around you, and you can express yourself more clearly and confidently. You can respond to others with empathy and understanding without being influenced by their emotional states or judgments. This creates a more harmonious way of being in the world, a way that allows you to be yourself fully without fear or insecurity. In summary, practicing the energy shield technique not only protects your energy, but also helps you create a more authentic and stable life. You begin to live with greater clarity, confidence, and peace. You no longer feel at the mercy of external influences or the emotional fluctuations of others. Instead, you are grounded in your own energy, making decisions and engaging with the world in a way that reflects your true essence. Through this practice, you will experience deeper, more meaningful relationships, a stronger sense of self, and a greater ability to navigate the challenges of life with balance and grace. The energy shield technique is more than just a way to protect yourself. It is a pathway to living a more empowered, authentic, and fulfilling life. Do you agree with me that spiritual protection is not just about shielding ourselves from negative energy, but also about learning how to control our energy and maintain a strong and safe energy field? Have you ever applied any methods to maintain this? Feel free to share in the comments so we can know. Thank you for watching. If you learned something from this video, please subscribe to the Top Hidden Knowledge channel for more content on wisdom, spirituality, and personal growth. Or, if you have time, check out other videos on this channel. Until next time.